Hey guys, it's your boy Obsidious back with another video. Today we're going to talk about Lonzo Ball's and Josh Hart's contract extension situation and if they're the missing piece to Zion's New Orleans Pelicans. If they're the right players to surround, around Zion. And before we begin, please make sure to do all the great stuff. And yeah, let the talk begin. A couple of days ago, news broke out that the Pelicans refused to give a contract extension to both Lonzo Ball and Josh Hart. And when I heard that, I was completely shocked because those were two main assets from the Anthony Davis trade. Josh Hart just came off of a season averaging 10 points and 6 rebounds in below average efficiency in defense, but he was still a great addition to the team, and with good development, he should be fine. As for Lonzo Ball, he had an amazing season, averaging 11 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, and 37% from the 3 while taking 6 3-point attempts per game. This is a huge jump from the previous season, which was 32% from the 3. On paper, Lonzo is the perfect player for this team. He can space the floor, set teammates, and play defense. But there's always more to it. There's always more to basketball than just, pass and shoot and play defense. He's weak mentally, super weak mentally, and super inefficient when it comes to his field goal percentage, which is 40%. And I just don't want to talk about his disgusting free throw percentages and his free throw form. No, I don't want to talk about it. Well, the reason for those guys not getting a contract extension is now becoming pretty clear. This is a season for those guys to prove if they're worth keeping or they're worth trading. The Pels want to find out if Josh Hart can make the jump, becoming the 3-and-D wing that can cover the bench or heck, even start. He has to be efficient from the 3 and actually play defense. Same thing with Zoe. He needs to be the third option on the team, take more responsibility, and play with aggression. New Orleans doesn't want to lock their cap space for players who aren't showing their potential or are taking long time to do so. Another reason could be that they don't fit in the system. Stephen Gundy wants a point guard that is similar to Jameer Nelson, a real threat beyond the perimeter, an actual third option. If they reach their expectations, they'll sign them back. They'll sign Zoe back, they'll sign Hart back. Happy ending, I guess, right? If not, it's time for a trade. You cannot lose them for nothing. They have to trade them. And let's look for the, trade options that we have. For the trades, it will be in order of least likely to happen to most likely to happen. It doesn't matter which one is better. It's just an idea of possible trades that could happen. Trade number 1 is Kemba Walker for Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Tony Carr, and 3 first-round picks. Pels do that because it gives them a third option that fits perfectly in Van Gundy's system. Celtics do it because they get picks, youth, depth, and make their cap situation more flexible. Kemba had a terrible playoff run. It was so bad that after the season, he tried to trade the general manager for the Celtics, Danny Ainge, tried to trade Kemba Walker for just picks, nothing else, nothing less, nothing more. Well, we know he's more than that, and this is a great trade for both teams. I don't see it happening, but at the same time, I don't mind the trade if it happens in real life. Trade number 2 is Devontae Graham and Miles Bridges for Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, a second-round pick, and 2 first-round picks. Pels do this because Graham is an elite 3-point shooter and can get a backup forward in Miles Bridges. Charlotte does it because Bridges doesn't really fit well with the Charlotte Hornets team, and they can finally run a 3-guard lineup without getting afraid of, height and defense. Zoe can play the 1, 2, and 3 really good. This also means more opportunity for LaMelo Ball. Plus, sweet picks are always a great thing to have. Trade number 3 is the big one. It's a huge trade. Miles Turner and Malcolm Brogdon for Eric Bledsoe, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Jackson Hayes, and 2 first-round picks. Pelicans do this because the perfect center, Miles Turner, will come to the team, and the perfect point guard, Malcolm Brogdon, will come to the team. Indiana does it because they need to retool. Turner has been hurting Sabonis a lot, has been hurting his development, and just overall slowing Sabonis down. So, taking Turner off the team will help. And the first way to do it is to trade, Brogdon and to trade Turner. They also need to build around Sabonis. They must get a lot of help around Sabonis. They have to build an identity, because if they're like, okay, we're gonna get great players, we'll get TJ Warren, we'll get Oladipo, we'll get Brogdon, we'll get all those great players, right? They're great, right? But yeah, let's just get out of the first round. Like that's like one of the worst things to do as an NBA. Just get good talent and just get out of the first round constantly, time after time after time after time after time. So I believe this trade sends a message that, hey, we want to change things up, and this trade is not as bad as you think, guys. Like, you might think that the Pacers are losing, but they're not losing. And they will use, those assets, the Jackson Hayes, the Lonzo Balls, the Eric Bledsoes. They're gonna use it to trade for an all-star. That is their goal, in my opinion. That should be their goal, in my opinion, to flip that for a guaranteed thing, and they have to help Sabonis. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a happy holiday. And I know 2020 has been very tough, and I'm not gonna upload again in 2020. This is my last video, but I'm really looking forward for 2021, man. And I want you guys to be with me and join me in the journey. 2021 will be App Nation's year. I'm marking that. It's a promise. I have nothing else to say but to do all the great stuff. And yeah, App signing out.